Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be predicting all Misfits and DAZN X Series 20 fights on the card, so we're just going to get straight into it. Starting off, we have BBCC Gareth versus Cack Hat. Yeah, this fight, to be honest, I got no idea who are these people, and I'm basically going to pick by random. So to be honest, I'm going to go with BBCC Gareth by decision. What I know, they haven't fought before, so we got some fresh blood in there, and I mean, yeah, hopefully it's good, but I do see it's going to be a sloppy fight, because I mean, they've never really been in the Co-op Live, which is a big arena in Manchester, so hopefully they put on a good performance, but yeah, hopefully it's a good fight, because well, I don't know if it's going to start off the card, but if it does, hopefully it starts off well. But yes, BBCC Gareth by decision. Next up, we got Adam Brooks versus Gavino. Okay, with this matchup, I know Adam Brooks very well. I have followed his boxing career. With Gavino, yeah, got no idea who this guy is. He does look like a threat, and while Adam Brooks has some great performances in Misfits against Rhino, that was a great performance, and then unfortunately lost to King Kenny viciously by a KO, so it's honestly going to be an interesting one. But I just think because Adam Brooks has already had a few fights, and Gavino, I don't think he's fought before, I am going to go with Adam Brooks by a KO in the second round. I just think Adam Brooks has that power, that mentality that he had for especially that Rhino fight. With the King Kenny fight, he did have some kind of idea on what he was doing, but King Kenny is just levels above him, so unfortunately he didn't do well against him, but I do see Adam Brooks winning here, but it is going to be a very fun match. Next up, we got Afghan Dan versus Little T. Yeah, got no idea who these guys are. They're probably big in the UK, so that's probably why I don't know them. I think Little T was in a band or something that they were performed at like Misfits 18. I think it could have been someone else, but for me, who I got Afghan Dan here, winning here by decision. It won't be a great match because these guys are fresh blood, and they've never been in the ring, so it will be a sloppy fight. I can see that coming. It will be sloppy. It won't be a great fight, but if they do put on a great fight, don't get me wrong, I will be impressed. But yeah, I know that there's like real bad blood against these two, so I'm like, yes. I'm looking forward to that. I like when that happens, because I don't like respectful people. I want like people who actually hate each other to fight each other, if you know what I mean. But that's going to be good. Next up, we got Sammy Hamed versus Ziggy Johnson. This fight I'm very interested in, because Sammy Hamed just came off a win from Jesse Clark by, I think it was a TKO or a KO in the second round on Misfits. Was it 17? Against, that was the main event of Danny Aarons versus Danny Simpson in Ireland. He did that fight, beat Jesse Clark, and Ziggy Johnson is a 40-year-old man and has an 0-9 record. So from seeing that, I do see Sammy Hamed winning here by a KO in the second round, but I am looking forward to this match. I like what Sammy brings to the table, so I'm always in for his kind of fights. He has that mentality of, I am a winner, I am going to win. Ziggy Johnson, I haven't seen a fight of his, but with an 0-9 record, it doesn't really look that great against Sammy Hamed, who is a king, and especially his dad, who's a king. But yeah, Sammy Hamed versus Ziggy Johnson, looking forward to that one. Next up, we got Carla Jade versus Melody Shah for the Misfits Women's Lightweight Championship. This fight, this could be a tough fight for Carla, because Melanie Shah is a BKFC fighter. So big ups to Carla for taking on this tough challenge. A big step up for Nikki challenge, and a big step up from her last opponent of Nikki Rue. So from that, Melanie Shah is a 2-2 in BKFC, so they both know how to throw down, because I just think from what the performance of what Carla did against Nikki, I am going to edge Carla Jade by decision, but it's going to be fireworks. I can see it's going to be a great match, because these both actually know how to fight properly. I don't know if Carla Jade is still with London Shoot Fighters, but if she is, that's a perfect way to go. And that gym, Melanie Shah, I don't know who she trains with, but BKFC, they're always dangerous. So, looking forward to that one. Next up, we got Ty Mitchell versus Tommy Hench. For this fight, it's going to be an interesting one. They both have fought before. I have seen their fights, and just from watching this, I think that I'm going to go with Ty Mitchell. It's going to win by decision. I think his fight against Liam Forrest was a good win for him, and Tommy Hench fought Tom Little, and to be honest, that was a snoozer of a fight, sorry. But yeah, Ty Mitchell by decision, I think he has the potential of being good in this scene, and hopefully he stays around, and hopefully this is not just like a one-off fight for him in Misfits, because this is a really good fighter to have on Misfits of Ty Mitchell, and hopefully they bring it, and hopefully it's going to be a fun match, and yeah, looking forward to this match. Hopefully it's going to be, like I said, a good match. Next up, our co-main event, we have Wade Plems versus Messiah Warrior. And who do I think is going to win this? I think Wade is going to win here by KO in the third round. Just knowing that his coach is BJ Flores, who is Jake Paul's coach, or ex-coach, that really puts Wade in a good spot. And I think Wade has had some experience from wrestling, which I think he has, from what I heard. But yeah, Messiah Warrior was supposed to be fighting HS Tiki-Toki on the Gib vs. Slim card, but that didn't happen. But I'm very excited to see how this fight goes down. Wade Plems, very surprised he is actually fighting, because, never knew that he would actually put on the gloves. But yeah, good on him. Like, seriously, it's a big achievement to do. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a good fight. I'm really looking forward to see how this fight goes down. And yeah, Wade Plems by KO in the third round is my pick. Now onto the main event, we have Darren Till versus Anthony Taylor. Man, I am so glad this fight got made. All I got to say is, fuck you, Tommy Fury. You're a piece of shit. Couldn't fight because you thought Darren Till was going to hit you on the leg in the fight. Man's fucking pathetic. Anyway, I'm very interested in this matchup. It's going to be a hard fight for both. It's a real 50-50 fight for me, but I'm going to be 100% honest. I have Anthony Taylor here. Anthony Taylor winning here. I think he just deserves the limelight for this one. I got AT by decision. I don't see him knocking out Darren Till, an ex-UFC middleweight champion, whose chin is fucking, solid. So it will be a very good fight, and a very good main event. I'm really happy that they made a great main event for this card, because I was kind of nervous how it was going to go, because it was supposed to be Tommy Fury versus Darren Till, but Tommy Fury is a fucking bitch and pulled out like he always does. But yeah, Darren Till versus Anthony Taylor, great fight to add to the card. Very excited to see this, and yeah, just looking forward for a great fight. And yeah, this is supposed to be 8 rounds as well. Very good. Actually, Anthony Taylor was also an MMA fighter, so they both have MMA experience, even though it's not an MMA fight. But yeah, Darren Till has had boxing fights before. He was on I forgot what Social Knockout he was on, but he did have a good fight, and I think he won. He did win, and then all the controversy after that fight, that was crazy. But yeah, really excited to see how this fight goes down. But yes, AT is my pick by decision. And that is it. Thank you for watching all Misfits and DAZN X Series 20 fight predictions. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned to the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, take care. Peace.